un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 17, número 18, número 11, número 4, número 41. Entran número 21, número 9, número 19, número 5,
the keeper's done ever so well.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's shifting through the gears here. Donatoni. Bahia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. That is a crunching tackle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Selangor appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Luis Suarez, closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Deftly away. Odegaard. And here's Hullet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Bahia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Silvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hullet. And this is Batistuta. Bahia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini tries from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Donatoni. Luis Suarez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Knocks it out wide. O'Reilly's cross. Odegaard goes for goal! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And the number on the board is 3. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that's that. Bahia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able. Made for great viewing.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place, these people and their heroes. The grand old stadium graced by so many greats of the Mexican game, but above all, a game always of its proud and passionate people. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Eto'o carries the ball down the right. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. That's it. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Selangor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lovely pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Good ball, good take. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Kaka. Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Batistuta. Nice physical challenge. De Rossi. And it's Gerrard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Luis Suarez, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Selangor really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
O'Shea getting this one clear.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Luis Suarez. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rice. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Neymar! And he's stuck it away! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. O'Shea. Threads one in, and this is Luis Suarez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Silvestre. Rijkaard. Rice running with intent. And Silvestre. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Rice. Rice! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try. De Rossi.
Gerrard. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
He is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kaka. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. And he is deftly away. And Batistuta! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Selangor leading now. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Silvestre. Marquinhos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Rossi. That is ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Rijkaard. Oh, that's nice. Bahia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Selangor appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, cracking ball. Bahia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ball's gone out of play. Has to go back here.
Bahia may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rice. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Luis Suarez. Eto. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. Shot, surely!
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Selangor with the corner. There
Número
first.
17. Número 19. Número 41.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Número 14.
Bahia
Número
has the
11.
chance to go the other way.
Número 9. Número 6.
Now it's
Cambio.
Luis Suarez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well measured. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Bahia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Looking for the run. Now this could be... Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Gerrard, the man that is tenacity personified.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely weighted ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Se agregarán
Cafu.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Gerrard. That's a shade optimistic. De Rossi. That is good alertness. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yamal gets into a good position. And that is as far as it goes. Bahia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This place, these people, and their heroes. The grand old stadium graced by so many greats of the Mexican game, but above all, a game always of its proud and passionate people. We're up and running then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Yamal, he is onto this. There's the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that was never going to make it. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hazard. And here's Neymar. Here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Yamal, and here's Hazard. Aimed at the far side. Oh, that was vital. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view.
Kaká! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Oh, super find. Real chance! Goal! Bahia!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Gol del Bahía, convertido en el minuto 19. Número 9, Luis Suárez.
Bahia have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Batistuta, and Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Hazard. Yamal. Yamal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. Gerrard. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over it.
This is Batistuta, shapes to shoot! No mess. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pinches it off him. Selangor are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point.
Shot a goal! Lovely bit of skill. And it's Neymar. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yep. Yamal! Neymar, look at the space here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Selangor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. And it's Neymar. He's going for goal! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Smiles, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post! Taken back almost at once. Quality ball. We are into stoppage time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Señoras y señores, solamente se permite beber en las áreas indicadas en el mapa. Muchas gracias. Cambio.
And we get things going again.
Bahia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hazard. It's Hazard! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Bahia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. In towards the back stick. This ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Akanji. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Batistuta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
Neymar! Oh, that could be pivotal! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now that's well seen too. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Now it's Hazard. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Selangor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Selangor, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, that's real.
It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Convertido en el minuto 72.
His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
Número 18.
He has given that the lot. Bang.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Selangor are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo running with him. Chance! Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Silvestre. Oh, it's Batistuta.
That's good play from him.
Oh, now, and Batistuta! Brought out the best in the keeper. Rice. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's picked his way through. Rice! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Número 9.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bahia are looking to go forward now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maicon gets a foot in here. Selangor have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard.
There they go, hunting again.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. He's having a hit! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Bahia illustrating perfectly. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
For 70 years or thereabouts, this place has borne witness to some truly special moments in sport on this continent. Little surprise, the Estadio Olimpico Universitario was once dubbed the most important building in modern America. We are just getting started. Kaká! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. O'Shea does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. Now it's Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. O'Shea. Searching pass he's played there. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. And Batistuta! Donnarumma gets it away. Kaká producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cafu. Rice. Bullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Such good technique.
And he's got away from it. And the ball's come loose here. Knocks it out wide. Back towards the middle. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Selangor really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pace.
And the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
This looks promising. And it's been played through. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. Gerrard has the space to scheme.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. And it's Azar. Donadoni. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Luis Suarez. And it's Hullet. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... applies the finish! Good strike, quite an alarm. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Hazard. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, no joy this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No way through. That's a good ball out wide. Cross from oh, good climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Tries to play it through. And it's Neymar.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Whatever he
reglamentario.
had in mind, that was not it. Marquinhos. Marquinhos has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that was vital. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Bahia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So the action resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, this looks sharp. Akanji makes the interception. That is good alertness. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard. And here's Batistuta. He has found the way through.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Luis Suarez! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Bahia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice interception, well timed. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's well positioned here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Rice!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
La cantidad de
Aims
espectadores
beyond
de
the
este partido
defence.
fue de 71.649.
He's intervened well there. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Bullet. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Bahia find a position of real strength now. Some resolute defending there. Donatoni, well timed, excellent interception. Hazard. Drive. Bullet!
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game.
Número 18.
And that's definitely not his best. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get free. Hullet. And Hullet! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
That's not going far. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Has another go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Quality ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. O'Shea has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Where it came from. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Hullet is fouled. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 21. Número 9. Entra 7. Número 6.
So we have movement on both benches. Marquinhos. Odegaard. And here's Eto'o. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is a superb rearguard action. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's gone loose. Delivers the ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been... Rossi concedes a free kick for that. De Rossi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Luis Suarez. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Dani Olmo takes the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes to add.
That's going in strongly.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Distributed tidily. That has been cut short. Marquinhos. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kaká claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.